is Joe and Tom from Drunkards of the Sun.
Another funky funk, drunk episode coming to you courtesy of Drunkards of the Sun. And then your life's work could have been ahead of you. Tom and Joe from Drunkards of the Sun.
Join us every week on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and Spotify.
Yeah. Podcast that's about anything and everything under the sun.
Check it out.
Joe's drunk.
Yeah, we both are fucking drunk.
Stop it. Oh, what am I doing? Oops.
You're not recording.
I knew I was playing. All right. Anyways, so. All right, here we go.
All right. As we look at each other in blank stares.
I thought, anyways.
No, I was going to say that I caught the first episode of Joe versus Carole.
Oh, yeah, what's that like?
Not as interesting as the documentary. I was very disappointed.
Really?
I didn't think... that's why I didn't finish the first episode.
Oh, you didn't even finish
I didn't even finish the first episode.
No shit.
I was just like, it wasn't... I think it was a perfect storm when that documentary came out. Everybody was sitting in COVID, all that shit. We've already heard the story once. Now people are reenacting it.
Yeah.
And not as a funny way. Like, it could have been a comedy.
Was it like a serious?
It's more serious to me, anyways, than a comedy.
Really?
Yeah. It could have been comedy gold. But
it should have been a comedy.
Yeah. I mean, even the chick from Saturday Night Live's in it. The chick that was Wonder Woman's, no, it's not her. Never mind. I'm wrong. Cut that.
It's chick from Ghostbusters. She was in the chick Ghostbusters. It's Kate McKinnon.
Yes, but she's from Saturday Night Live as well.
Is she?
Yeah,
I didn't know she was from Saturday
yeah, she's from Saturday Night Live. But like, it didn't work for me. It was
Really?
it was boring. I was like, this is what it is.
It's
like,
on Paramount,
no, it's actually on Peacock.
Oh, it's on Peacock.
It's on Peacock.
That's why.
And it was just fucking. I didn't find it entertaining. Really? So I just stopped watching it. I was like, this is whatever, because it's like showing the stories, like how like fucking Carole finds Joe and the whole. It's like serious, like it's a TV. It's like a docudrama type. Not even a documentary, because it's like a TV show, and it's not even a comedy. And I was like, that shit was hilarious.
Oh, dude. You can't beat that documentary. I've watched that documentary 4 times. It's fucking hilarious.
It's the craziest shit you ever heard of. Now you're watching it kind of happen, and I'm like, it's not the same.
Really?
It's not.
That's disappointing.
It is very disappointing.
But then again, what did you really expect from it? You know what I mean? Because they showed you everything. And when they showed it in the documentary, they're not doing it as like
it's not a comedy anyways.
Well, what I'm saying is, like, they're not, because with that show, they're probably doing liberties that they weren't doing with the documentary.
Well, yeah, because you see shit that's not on the documentary.
Right.
They're writing it.
They're writing it. They're making it up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're making shit up. But in the documentary, they weren't making nothing up. And it was fucking golden. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That shit was fucking perfect to me.
Yeah.
I mean,
Great.
you can't... I'm putting it up there with any Ken Burns documentary. And Ken Burns does great war documentaries.
Yeah.
And that Tiger King one fucking took the cake. Took it.
It was great. It was a great docuseries. It was great.
It was one of the best docuseries I've watched in a long time. And I've watched a few since then. And I've quit midway through. Like, I tried to watch the one about the cult with the chick from Smallville.
Well, I've seen a little bit about that.
There's a whole series on
there
that.
is. Yeah.
Dude, you get halfway through, you're like, I am tired of this shit. Because it's the same shit.
And you're fucking this guy?
Yeah.
Why?
But it was the same shit. It just, you got tired of watching it.
Yeah.
It was just like, fuck this.
Yeah.
But Tiger King, I was like, give me more.
It hooks you. And it keeps going, and shit keeps...
Tiger King's documentary is so good that the fucking 2 spin-off documentaries they had on it aren't as good.
No.
Like, they had the one with Doc Ansel. It's like 3 episodes long. And that's the dude I thought, he intrigued me like a motherfucker in this show. And when you watch...
yoga cult guy?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah,
with all the hot chicks.
Yes.
He fucks, right?
Yeah.
So they have a documentary of him on there. I watched all 3 episodes, and it's fucked up. It's not as funny. not as funny. It's more fucked up than funny.
Oh shit.
It's fucked up.
I mean, people might.
Tiger King Part 2 was even like. I mean,
it's okay, but
it's okay, but it's not because
it's not the same.
Joe Exotic's already locked up.
Yeah, he's
so
locked
it's like,
up.
What can you do? You can't follow him around jail.
No,
I mean,
but he's there.
That's what I would like to see. I would love to see that. I'd love to see them follow Joe Exotic around a day in the pods with Joe Exotic, like a day in the cell block with Joe Exotic.
They should have put that in there. It would have probably made it better. Because as you said, it's not as good as the first one.
It's not.
I mean, he's on phone and he's calling in and whatever.
But at that time, you're just like... Because the first time you saw the documentary, you didn't know what to expect.
Yeah, and you didn't know what to expect. And you kind of see everything. Like, yeah.
It's like that with this series.
It is. Like, you already know the story.
Yeah.
And it was already wild and crazy and hilarious. And now it's just like, this again? Kind of.
Yeah, so, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, and it's not even as funny. Like they try to put some stuff in there that I think is somebody's watching it might be like, oh, that was funny how they did that or whatever. But to me, it was boring. I don't even. I may have finished the first episode, but I don't think I did. That's how bad it was.
Yeah, that sounds horrible.
Yeah, I was not impressed. Not impressed.
Not impressed. I watched a show today. It's only 2 episodes in, and they air new episodes every week. On HBO Max.
Okay.
That I was highly impressed with.
Okay.
It's called Minx.
Minx. Okay.
Watch this shit. It's about a woman who's she's trying to do her own magazine. And she works in a magazine already, but she wants to make her own magazine.
Okay.
But she wants to do like a feminist magazine.
Okay.
This is based in the 70s.
Okay.
So she wants to have like this power, you know what I mean? And she ends up teaming up with a guy, the only publisher who's willing to publish her. He does pornography.
Oh shit! Okay.
Right? So he convinces her, we can put your feminist shit in a porn magazine, because he says.
Oh, kind of like the articles in Playboy, kind of.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, because he's like, you're too much in people's face.
Oh.
Throw something out there they want, and
Okay.
then reel them in with that shit, right?
Okay.
So they team up, and he gives her the idea, and she goes on board reluctantly. With the first male centerfold nude magazine.
Oh, okay.
Like the first fucking magazine porn for women.
Okay, I see.
It's fucking excellent, dude. Now, granted, there's a lot of dicks in this show. There's a lot of dicks.
As there would be.
But there's one part, they have a dick montage.
Oh.
Where it's just, because what they're doing is they're trying to find a centerfold.
Dick montage.
But this is what happens. They have a dick montage because they're trying to find the centerfold.
Which dick?
Yes! Yes! So you see all these different dudes and all these different sized dicks. Some hanging long, some short, some medium. They're all limp. It's so fucking funny, dude. I laugh my ass off during this montage. Because it's like, you see the guy, and then it shows his dick. See the guy, shows his dick. And at one point, a guy has got his dick in his hand. He's like twirling around. He's like, dirt, 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 dirt. And I just lose it. I'm like, oh my God, that's the biggest dick I've ever seen. And it's not even erected. Like, it's so funny, and it's so good. And I sound like a feminist right now because this series has done nothing but women. Like, the only men that I seen in the credits was actors and and producers.
That's cool.
And
That's
producers.
Cool. All right.
It was directed, written, and cinematographer.
Cool.
We're all women.
That's awesome.
It's fucking hilarious, dude.
Well, and it's called Minx.
It's called Minx.
What is it on?
HBO Max.
HBO Max. I'll have to check that shit
Dude,
out.
I highly recommend it.
I will have to check it out.
It's really good. And like I said, it's not only because there's a lot of humor, man. It's a lot of humor, and it's a lot of fucking like.
Now, is it a true documentary?
No, it's not a documentary.
Okay, it's like
it's a series.
Okay,
it's a series.
Right.
So it's probably taken
from history,
from something maybe. Yeah. I don't know.
Maybe.
But because they were showing like what got the lady. What was funny because she Because when Cosmo printed Burt Reynolds, shot of him,
yes,
that's what like the publisher was like, right there, bitch, and she started walking around and seeing like all these women holding Cosmo magazines, like getting off on that, right?
Okay, yeah.
And she's like, holy shit, this will work, right?
Oh yeah.
So it's fucking excellent. It's an excellent show, man. And I'm gonna watch. It comes on every Thursdays on HBO Max. And the first 2 episodes are on right now, so check it out. And I highly recommend it.
I got to watch it.
It is fucking hilarious. It is fucking clever. The acting is beautiful. They got fucking name actors in it. Jeffrey Tambor is in it. Fucking I can't remember this dude's name, but he's in so much shit. He was one of the main characters in Ex Machina. He's in all kinds of shit, man. I just can never remember this dude. I want to call him Charlie Day, but it's not Charlie Day.
I have no idea.
But I feel like he was from It's Always Sunny, but I don't think he was. I don't remember. But I see, if you watch the show, you'll fucking see.
You'll be like, oh, that guy.
Yes, exactly. It's really good, man.
I have to check it out. It does sounds good.
It sounds hilarious. It sounds like something like back in the day would have made like people like, ugh.
Yeah.
But I loved it. I think it's fucking clever. It's so good.
Well, speaking of a lot of dicks, have you seen the new Jackass?
No.
There is a lot of dick in that too.
Is there?
Yeah. You see full on, the monster at the beginning is a dick, but it's painted up and puppeteered, and this guy's like laying under this table. But you don't see that because it's this whole big, it's like the dick is Godzilla and his feet's the balls.
Oh yeah.
And it's puppeteered with, I guess, string. And like, yeah, the dick, it's a real dick painted like a Godzilla walking through, blowing up a whole fucking realistic city. And then throughout the whole thing, they do all these other things. You see Steve-O's dick straight on.
Yeah, but you've seen his dick numerous times.
I didn't know that you had. It's pretty good for Jackass.
Yeah, but Steve-O has always shown his dick.
He's always naked. You're right.
Always naked.
Yeah, you're right. He's always naked. But, like, it's pretty good. I mean, it's Jackass.
The only difference this time is he's sober.
Yeah, and they're old.
Yeah.
I guess Johnny Knoxville, like, hurt himself pretty bad.
Dude, he's got to be pushing 50, ain't he?
He's old. But there's got to be... How could they do it again? Because they always do...
I don't know how they can do it again, especially when they get up in age. Like,
yeah.
When you hit a certain age, you're not recuperating. Like it was back in the day.
No. But it was pretty good. Like, if you like it, it's the same thing. Watch it if you were a fan. It's pretty good.
I mean, all honesty, I've only watched the first Jackass movie.
Now, that's the thing. I didn't watch the series... And you know what?
I did watch the series. The series I did watch.
You watched the series?
I watched the series, and I've watched a lot of tapes because I knew a dude who was a huge Jackass fan, and he had like all the underground tapes.
Oh, like the YouTube?
Only Bam shit. Oh, shit. Only Steve-O shit.
Okay.
Only this. So I watched a lot of those, but I've never watched the only movies, and this is the fourth one, right?
I think. Now, see, that's the thing. I'd never watched a series. I don't think I watched any of the other movies. This is my first, like, really watching a Jackass anything.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah, see, I watched the first movie. I watched the first one.
And because they had like a 0.5 movie, like a half one. Yeah. I think they do have about 4
I think they
movies.
did that with a couple of them.
Yeah.
Where they gave you a little extra.
Yeah.
I know they did it with Bad Grandpa. That's fucking hilarious.
I haven't seen that either.
That's hilarious, dude.
I haven't seen
It's Johnny Knoxville.
Yeah. Because they do the grandpa stuff in this.
Oh, okay.
In like one scene. But I knew Bad Grandpa was him.
Fucking hilarious. That's fucking hilarious.
Because there's a scene they go into this furniture store and he sits on like this beanbag thing and this really fat guy falls off a crane thing on the other side and he goes flying up through the ceiling. And everybody's like, what the fuck happened? And then they reveal, hey, this is Jackass. And they're all like, oh, this is cool. Thank you so much for doing it here. Yeah. Even though you just fucked up our ceiling.
I know, right? But in all honesty, out of all like prank shows, Jackass is my favorite. It's the one that I can laugh at the most. Like, I've tried to watch Impractical Jokers.
That's alright. It's alright, but it's kind of uncomfortable because they're like feeding lines and shit.
I can't do it. I've tried, and I just thought it's the dumbest shit because that's what they do. When they do feed lines, they just feed them generic, stupid shit.
Or
like,
they
run around with your pants down.
Yeah, or
you know what I mean? Like, stupid shit like that.
Yeah, it's random ass bullshit.
Yeah.
And
I can't do it.
Yeah.
I can't do it. And
let somebody do it on their own.
Yeah, and the sad thing is, like, I started watching the Impractical Jokers movie.
There was a movie?
There's a movie. It's on HBO. And that's the only reason. And the only reason I watched it was because Brian Quinn is on Tell Him Steve Dave.
Okay.
Which I love that fucking podcast. Right. It's a great podcast. So he's on it. So I'm like, oh, I love him on this show. And I never really gave Impractical Jokers a two fucks to give about. So I started watching the movie, and I'm like, everything that's not a prank is funny. Everything that is a prank is stupid as fuck. Like, I didn't even get through it. I'm just not a big. I don't think it's that funny. Like, I know a lot. Like, my mom loves Impractical Jokers. I've known a lot of people who like it.
It has its moments.
I just don't think it's that funny. I think it's dumb as fuck, and it's just like
Well, okay. Along those lines, though, what did you think about Punk'd? Did you watch any of Punk'd?
I did, and I didn't watch the whole series, but
I didn't
watched
either.
some of it. I like that one a little bit better. It's like the Jamie Kennedy experience.
Okay.
That one is better than Punk'd, in my opinion, and it's what. But Jamie Kennedy would fuck with you so hard. It was just like, it was funny. That was funny as fuck. I think it has to do with the characters and the people, what they're trying to do.
Maybe it does, because like you had Ashton Kutcher and Jamie Kennedy in that one, and like maybe the creativity of the people behind the mic maybe has to do
Punk'd
with.
was just like a situation.
Yeah,
like
you're right.
You walk into a situation.
They fed a little bit of lines though too.
Did they?
In a little bit.
In Punk'd?
In a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit. I believe. I could be wrong.
Remember.
No, it wasn't
just
a lot.
straight prank.
It was a prank. It was mostly a prank, but if they would suggest things, maybe. But like act like this or say this.
Well, I know Jamie Kennedy didn't do that.
He didn't? Okay.
No,
I have never watched that one.
He did it just like it was a straight prank.
Okay.
Like everybody came into like a yoga class expecting a yoga class. Turns out to be some fucked up yoga class. Some shit like that.
I see.
Which is funny as fuck.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm just not a big Impractical Jokers fan. And like again,
it would probably
with those type of shows, Candid Camera was the first to do it.
Or America's Funniest Home Videos even. But
Yeah,
that's just funny incidents caught on tape.
That's just caught on tape.
Yeah.
You got
Candid
lucky.
Camera, you're right.
Candid Camera was like straight pranks.
It's pranks. You're right. And that was back in the day. Most kids nowadays, if somebody watches, what the fuck is Candid Camera?
Well, yeah, they had no idea.
Yeah, but it was the first.
Mm-hmm.
It was very similar to Impractical Jokers, but
No, it's not. No, it wasn't.
okay.
Because it was straight pranks. Like, it was another one like
they would just
walk into
videotape
a
the prank
situation.
that happened.
Yeah,
see
you
the
walk into a
reaction.
situation and you record what these people are going to react.
Yeah.
Whereas Impractical Jokers are like, tell them that they got big tits.
Okay. Yeah.
Ma'am, you got big tits.
That's true. That's
it's
true.
Stupid as fuck.
That's true. You're right. Candid Camera's more like that. I had something in my head that it was Candid Camera's more like, but I can't remember what it was.
It was a prank. So you'd walk in, you'd see a sign saying, free candy, stick your hand in this bowl. And then a monster would come like, ah! Yeah. And everyone's like, ah!
And then everybody would laugh.
And that's a prank.
Exactly.
You don't have to fucking suggest shit.
No, you're right. And there was another one that was more recent that I felt like maybe more modern, but I can't remember it. It wasn't Impractical Jokers. But along those lines, like Impractical Jokers and all that shit, I also had another show, but I can't remember it. Oh! How about, now, America's Funniest Home Videos is more like Tosh.0, and Ridiculousness is more like that.
I don't know about Ridiculous. I don't know what that is.
Ridiculousness is Tosh.0 with 3 hosts instead of 1, basically.
Why do you need 3?
Because there's more banter.
Because they're not as funny as Tosh?
Probably. That's probably what it is, because Tosh cracked me the fuck up.
Oh, he's hilarious, dude. But Tosh is one that he's just pulling internet videos.
Exactly, and that's what Ridiculousness is.
Really?
Because when they do the disclaimer, they're like, do not send us videos because we won't accept them. They just pull them off the internet. They just look for them. They won't accept them if you send them in.
Oh, that's fucking stupid. What if it's a funny ass video?
Well, just hope they find it.
Oh, fuck that. Fuck those guys. That makes me hate it even more. Fuck
I don't even know the hosts. Because there's one, main host, and then there's, 2 people that run the video camera, and he banters with them. But Tosh is just up there with a green screen and talking shit.
I mean, he's got a writer's room.
Yeah.
He does got that.
Yeah, he has a writer's room, but it's just him talking shit. I'm sure these guys have a writer's room too. Maybe.
I would imagine.
Yeah.
I would imagine.
At
least
least
on TV, you got a writer's room.
Yeah.
You have to.
So, I mean,
you're not coming up with all those jokes by yourself.
Yeah, on the fly.
No way.
In front of a camera, in front of a lot of
audience. They rehearsed it.
Yeah.
And other people had good ideas.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. What if you did this?
Yeah. Exactly. I mean, Tosh is funny as fuck.
He is.
Dude.
He is funny.
And he pushes the line.
He does. He's one of my favorites. He is one of my favorites. But yeah, he pushes the line. I mean, Chappelle pushes the line too.
Oh,
but he doesn't.
Dude.
But he
Ain't
doesn't
nobody push it better, baby. Ain't nobody push
but
it
he
better.
doesn't have a comedy show talking about videos. What if he did though?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Let's Dave Chappelle do it. I want that show.
But wouldn't it be the Chappelle show? No, that's skits.
Because it was all skits.
Yeah, it was skits.
But him talking shit on people, I'm jizzing right now. Because just imagine Dave Chappelle talking shit. It's hilarious.
Shit all the time anyway.
It's hilarious.
It is. He's like the best shit talker there is.
He's the best everything. I love that dude.
He's got Ohio connections. He lives here. That's right. I forgot.
Yeah, he does live here. Fucking, but he's the best, man.
Yeah, he's probably the best comedian ever. Yeah, almost. If not, he's pushing it.
He's top 5.
Yeah,
top 5 easily. So that was us watching shows and doing whatever. Some more reviews.
Yeah, check them out.
Check them out, as well as us. Don't forget us.
Yep.
Peace, y'all.
See ya.
Thanks for tuning in to Drunk of the Sun. This is Joe and Tom.
Thanks for watching. Thanks to everybody. Like and subscribe.
Thank you all for subscribing and liking. From Drunk on the Sun, the podcast about everything and anything under the sun.
So check us out on YouTube, Facebook, Spotify, Instagram. We're posting new shit every week. See ya.